You see, the Flash film for DC Studios did not fail because there was just a lack of interest and tons of other things. It failed because you and me are to blame. Because we just didn't care and the mass audience doesn't care about Flash. Does somebody want to tell this guy that prior to Iron Man 1, the character couldn't sustain a comic? Does anybody want to tell him this? Oh yes, everybody, we are talking about recent comments made by The Flash director and Batman Brave and the Bold director Andy Muschietti about why The Flash was a bomb. And instead of focusing on all the things that were actually problems with the film and the DCEU, Andy Muschietti decides to blame the audience and The Flash, the character of The Flash. First and foremost, he said that the audience just doesn't care about The Flash, and that The Flash is a character that a lot of people are just not into, that they don't care about him, and that spending $200 million on a character like that, who doesn't resonate with everybody, was a mistake, and that there's just no popularity for The Flash. Is he a fucking idiot? Like, serious question. Like, seriously. What is it with dudes with this facial hair that always condescend and think that they're next level hot? Seriously, what is it? Why are so many directors with this facial hair always like this, condescending to people? I noticed that this is a pattern. Okay, now I'm just getting mad at him, but I want to get mad at his stupid statement. Are you telling me that Captain America was a guaranteed billion-dollar hit? Now, I know people in the comments are going to be like, well, of course, Captain America's a big deal. Chris Evans, yeah. No. Take your stupid revisionist history glasses off and go back to when the film was announced. Right before that, as Lord Zaddy Daddy was talking about how, if we're not careful, a Captain America film and a Thor film might exist after Iron Man, because Iron Man didn't have a right to exist either because he's not as popular as Superman and Batman. What a dumb statement to make when you're a character, handling a character like The Flash. The Flash has endured in comics for well over 60 years, different versions of The Flash. He was literally in a TV series that single-handedly held up the CW for the better part of a decade. What are you talking about? Some of the best-selling comics in DC's history have The Flash or are like Flash-centric stories. Where are you getting your info that people and audiences don't care about The Flash? Like, where is this coming from? And then he decided to break this down by being like, well, like a quarter of the audience is like female and they don't like The Flash. What the hell does that have to do with anything? Then he talks about how if it's a $200 million movie, it's got to be big enough and bold enough to bring your grandmother to it. What? What? Whose grandma was like, I need to see Avengers Endgame. I need to see Cap hoist up that goddamn hammer and scream Avengers Assemble. Seriously, dude? I'm starting to think that a lot of people were on the right, path saying this guy should not direct the upcoming Brave and the Bold. God damn.